Hi there, it's Brian Isaacs with the Fanboy Factor. Today I am joined by Justin Edmondson and David Edmondson, and off to a great start, and Justin Cavender with Premier Bandai. We're going to be talking about Nanoblocks and Studio Ghibli, if I pronounce it right. So if we can start with the Nanoblocks. I've seen them before. It seems like, you know, a brick building system, but obviously they're a lot smaller than what people are kind of used to. It's how is it working with this new brand for you guys, and it's, you know, all the licenses that come with it?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun actually. You're right. They are tiny little blocks. They're like 4 millimeters. They're itty bitty. You got to have like those sweet little jeweler glasses to figure out what you're doing. We have like fun little tweezers to help you with the construction process. You don't need those. They're a lot of fun. I put together multiple sets without the tweezers, but it definitely makes things easier. But they're a blast. There's a lot of really cool licenses. Pokemon's a good one. There's like Dragon Ball, Ultraman. They're really cool stuff. And then you also have like fun little food items and animals and buildings and ships. There's basically, if you can think it, you can build it. And they're a blast.
Yeah, it works out great because since they are so small, you can get that great detail that you might not be able to get with like bigger bricks. So right. Having such small things, you know, it really lends itself to be able to like really tell that's a face and not just like 3 big blocks that, you know, 2 dots to make it look like a face. Right. Like it really looks like a face, and you can really get more definition and detail out of it. So it's real great to have the smaller blocks.
The color grading, it works nicely.
Yeah, they're very cool. I mean, they almost also look like a 3D 8-bit like little statuette when you're done with them.
Right. Yeah, 100%. And that's one of the cool things about some of the other licenses that we have, like Pac-Man, for example. You know, it looks awesome in this little 8-bit form. You know, there's you know, like the ghost or Pac-Man himself or the cherries, whatever. Even the arcade machine is a fun little nod to that. Same with Space Invaders. That 8-bit aesthetic is just beautiful, and it's fun with Pokemon too.
Now, what is the recommended age for the Nanoblocks, would you say?
Sure. The target age is 12 and up.
Okay.
If you are younger than that, then it's probably best to be supervised by an adult.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And about like, how many licenses do you, I mean, are there? I mean, and are you going for more licenses and stuff?
Yeah, 100%. Well, right now there's several licenses. So just rapid fire, there's like Crash Bandicoot, Sonic, Ultraman, Peanuts, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, My Hero Academia. I feel like there's another one.
There's quite a few. So it does a great job. It hits a lot of unique IPs, you know, especially anime. There's a ton of anime with like Demon Slayer and like you mentioned, Dragon Ball and stuff like that. And so I feel like it's hitting a lot of niches that aren't being serviced by other brick manufacturers. And so, yeah, I think the sky's the limit as far as their licensors. They have such a wide breadth, you know, all the way to like, you know, popular IPs like Pac-Man and Sonic and video game characters like Crash Bandicoot. And then just like the everyday stuff, like the pizza, there's a lot of food stuff. Like there's one that's like ramen and it looks like the chopsticks are like actually pulling up the ramen. And it's just incredible what they're doing with these bricks. And it's got to be a fun job just thinking this stuff up.
Right. I turned into a brick today. Thinking stuff up. About to have the think tank and Nanoblock.
Yeah. I made a shoe.
Yeah. Now, in terms of where people can find them, I mean, I've seen them in like Barnes and Nobles and some other specialty stores, but are you going to be branching out into, like, I'm assuming Amazon as well?
Yeah, 100%. So Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, Kinokuniya, there's some stores like Miniso. GameStop carries the Pokemon ones.
Right.
So yeah, you have options. If you are the instant gratification type, then Amazon will deliver it to you via drone in like 5 minutes. So it's probably the way to go. But yeah, you can definitely go and see them on site. Take a look at the packaging, see how cool the figures are. A lot of them have, some stores have cool displays that show just how neat some of these things are. Like Minnesota has a really cool Demon Slayer Nanoblock, and that's like the new hotness with anime here in the West. So They look gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and some big statues that are made out of nanoblocks, like a Pikachu and stuff like that, and it's just a lot of fun. So make sure if you can, if you're buying Minnesota or if you're buying Barnes and Noble, buy a Kinokuniya, stop in, check it out. You might find something that you didn't know existed.
Yeah, be like, where are my nanoblocks?
I need pizza.
Take me to the nanoblocks.
I don't want a piece of the whole pie.
So, what's the average price point on them usually?
Sure. So the ones that are just like fun things like David's talking about, like food or animals, those are $9, and then the licensed characters are $12.
Makes
and
sense.
then so it's not so bad. And then like it's very, very modestly priced. They're perfect. They're fun little gifts. They're awesome for like stocking stuffers or just that supplemental gift to throw at somebody on their birthday or whatever. And then they're just awesome for your desk or shelf. So I mean, $9 and $12 is pretty dynamite. The more advanced sets, they can range anywhere from like $30 all the way to $100.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some intense ones. Like I saw that's like Titanic, and it's like 8 billion pieces, and you're gonna be an old man with a hickory cane by the time you're done putting that together. But
It's not a rainy Sunday project. It's something that's gonna take a while. We got dragons, got castles.
bonsai trees, and really cool bonsai tree. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Now, if we could switch gears to the Studio Ghibli line, I did see some of that at Toy Fair. What was it, 2020 now?
Yeah.
You saw that big old Totoro, that huge guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it seems like you got a lot of housewares and things like that that go with that. Is that kind of the target you're going for, or?
So there's a collection of all sorts of things. Housewares is definitely one of them. Like blankets, towels, plushies, kitchen items. Then there's also figurines for your desk that look really great. There's puzzles and paper theater. There's all kinds of really cool things. There's even like this awesome planter. I think that's like from Castle in the Sky. It's really neat. So yeah, you're right. A lot of like home items. And that's one of the cool things about Studio Ghibli is that the fan base is so just like hardcore that you can't just have like a Studio Ghibli thing. You got to have like a whole like decor that just changes your whole house. It's a lifestyle choice, by the way.
The studio's so involved, and they don't want it just to make like a statue or a figure or something like that. It has to be like beautiful in its own little way. Like Justin had mentioned, like this like robot planter. Instead of just having like just a robot head, it's got to like have like this function to where it's like a planter and stuff like that. And the blankets aren't just your regular run-of-the-mill blankets. Are like the most soft and warm and comfortable pillows ever, or blankets ever. And yeah, the studio is very involved, and so we're the official distributor in North America, and the studio makes sure that we are only doing very, very high quality merchandise and making sure that everything is just top notch.
It's very interesting. The Studio Ghibli stuff just in general is it's a different take on anime than what most people, still a lot of people have the assumption it's, giant robots or, violence and things like that. And so it's just
in the teeth and
yeah.
violent robots. And yeah, then you got this adorable little kitty. Yeah, that takes naps.
You got this beautiful little like Totoro.
Yeah, it's switching gears, change in pace. Love it. Yeah.
And where can people find these? Are these available online or?
Yeah, so also Amazon. You can go to our website, bluefinbrands.com, as well as Barnes and Noble. A lot of Barnes and Noble stores have fun Ghibli displays to check out, and you can see sort of the collection of things, whether it be puzzles or paper theater. David likes to talk about the acrylic ones, the stained glass window puzzles that are really neat. So I mean, you can backlight them, and it just looks like it's this ultimate Ghibli, stained glass window puzzle.
You're right.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and if you go to bluefinbrands.com, we have quite the selection. We have all of the different ones from plush to homewares to puzzles to paper theater and everything in between. So that's probably the best place to go, followed by Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
Now you guys are both at San Diego Comic-Con.
They let us into the clubs. This means they take down the red rope and we get to walk right through. It's amazing.
I'm like, look out, Justin David coming through.
Yeah.
Anything new coming out of with either brand or any special offerings for San Diego?
Yeah, man, we have so many things going on. We have like the ultimate presence right now with Bandai Namco Collectibles and Bluefin. We have everything from all of our brands, like, you know, your Tamashi, your Bandai Hobby, Mega House is making their first appearance.
Yep.
Of course, Nanoblock and Ghibli, this will be like their first honest to goodness appearance at San Diego Comic-Con. Flame and Sentinel, Blitzwave, for crying out loud. We literally have everything, just one huge mecca of awesome and nerdiness that everyone can flock to. The G-Base in particular is the first time outside of Asia that they're going to be making an appearance. And we're honored to have them here in the United States for the San Diego Comic-Con special event. There's going to be all kinds of exclusives that you can only get if you were normally in like Tokyo, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. We have this awesome Demon Slayer booth. We have this cool Pac-Man booth. You know, they just celebrated 40 years last year. We have this incredible contest going on right now. People can go to bluefinbrands.com/contest to enter to win that. We have this huge Nanoblock Pac-Man statue. It's 2 feet tall. I think it's like 2 feet wide. It's ginormous. And people can guess how many bricks it took to build this thing and be entered to win our grand prize, which is an Arcade 1-Up arcade machine. This is the universal sign for arcade machine. I don't know if you knew that. And then
I'm that old, so I'm that old, so I know what the arcade machines are. So.
I think the buttons, man. And then you also have that limited Xbox console. It's a Pac-Man 40th anniversary Xbox console.
Wow.
And then Nanoblock Fires Pack. So we're giving away tons of stuff. So you have to go to bluefinbrands.com/contest to enter to win. You don't have to be at San Diego to enter to win. You just got to go to that website and just click away.
Yep.
Currently, Ultimate Party at San Diego Comic-Con Special Edition. So if you are at San Diego, make sure to stop by. I think tickets are still available. So if you don't have tickets and you want tickets, you can still get them. But we are going to throw one heck of a party. You will not be able to miss us. We're going to be like the entirety of the entryway. We have like 5 booths, and you can't get away from us. And if you see us, say hi. You know, we probably got something on.
Yeah, we'll give you something. We'll have a password. say Brian is amazing. And we'll give you something.
And depending on your enthusiasm, like if we have to really buy it though. You know, if we buy it, you'll get something cool. If it's just like, hey, Brian's amazing, then we'll give you like something small.
Yeah, or we can have a password like the winters in Russia are freezing.
And then, but vodka will keep you warm. Right. That too.
Now, is this your guys' first time doing San Diego? Or?
No, tons, years and years of experience at the old SD. It's right behind us. I would love to show you, but it would blind out the camera. But we're right next door. We got this awesome ocean view. We were down there, but there's so many forklifts and crazy machinery going on down there right now that you wouldn't be able to hear us. But
we all believe you think we were just like swearing the whole time. Like,
yeah,
must be nice to get back.
Yeah, we love San Diego. That's one of my favorite places of all time. We've been coming here together for years and years, and we're anxious. We're eager little beavers to get back. Not gonna lie.
It must be nice to get back to the con circuit after what's happened the last year. And,
yeah, 100%. I mean, so many people just making contact at Toy Fair and meeting all these amazing folks, and then just whatever 2 weeks later, just full blown shut down. Yeah, so it's really sad. We have our masks in our pockets. We're ready to put them on at a moment's notice, when we go outside, and it's just gonna be great to just see other human beings again and just interact. Really much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask exactly what, but leading into Toy Fair, seeing how we're going to have Toy Fair 2022, thank God. Will we see any new offerings that won't be that you're not showing at San Diego?
So you'll be amazed at so we're knee deep into Toy Fair planning. That's how enormous our booths are. Like you were at our booth last year, and it was an enormous booth. This year's is going to dwarf that one. And we're going to us and Bandai America. We're going to be together as one unit, nice. It's going to have so much stuff there. You have a bow tie. It's going to be spinning around like crazy. There's just so much. There's so much going on there. I hope you're able to stop by and say hi to us.
I definitely will.
We're gonna have so much stuff, and you're gonna run out of film in your digital camera. That's how much stuff it is.
We'll load you up with stuff too. It'll be like Pretty Woman, where you just have all these boxes and we'll be able to carry it all.
And then you'll go to another booth and you say, "Big mistake." Huge. Just with no context though. It just will be like, what just happened?
Right. It's crazy.
Well, Dave, Justin, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to speak with me. It really seems some great stuff that you have coming down the pike and that's already out there. I personally can't wait to see what you guys come up with next. Seriously, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you very much, Brian. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I love it. We have the best
Thank you.
jobs in the world. We do. We do. It's amazing.
Thank you again. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Take care. Okay, partner.
You too. Bye now.